I'm Bood and welcome to the München Club. It's Season 6, Episode 1, and as always, thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it. You're a bunch of absolute legends. But if you want to be truly legendary, why not smash that like button? Help support the episode, the series, and the channel. If you're brand new, feel free to subscribe. Go check out the series. Go and check out my content. Stick around for my new. Hopefully, we've got lots of new stuff coming out in bits and bats. I am quite busy with real life, but I do try and make as many videos as I can. It's just hard work. It's really hard. Anyway, we're here, Season 6, and we finally got ourselves into Europe. We're in the Europa League this year. We're going to have a cheeky live com. We're going to catch up on some transfers, and we're going to go all the way to the halfway point, just before the winter break. So yeah, thanks for taking the time out of your day to sit here and listen to me and come on a little adventure with the München Club. Let's get into it. So let's just jump straight into the transfers, and the only real transfer out we had was Julian Hermann. Now you might not know too much about him. He was in the first team squad last year. He played a couple of games. He's come through the academy, one of my first guys to come through. He had a decent potential ability, a maximum of 4-star. It's just I am stacked in the middle, and I've got some kids that I've promoted who are better than him. So we've made 4, I'd say, major signings. The first one is Mario Cuvelier, who's cost me about 16 million in total eventually, one day. He's 21-year-old Belgian. We got him from FC20. I've got him because he can play DMC and a midfield centre. He's got great potential. I had a great scout report on him. I liked his passing. I liked a lot about him, to be fair. Now, you might be able to tell that I've been scouting Holland last year quite a lot, so I had a good knowledge of the country this summer, which was great because there's some great players there, good regions. So we've signed another player from Holland, Orlando Slager. I've got them moves like Slager. Every time I see his name this year when I've been playing, I think of that Jagger song, do you know, Mick Jagger? I don't know why, but I do. But yeah, he's all right. 21-year-old again. Got it from Den Haag. Got potential to improve. I liked his tackling, his marking, his positioning. Now, you might remember me mentioning, I felt like we just need to strengthen the wings. We start to get a good young team here that's built up of our academy players and players I've found, bargain players, and I've added a couple more bargain players to the team. And the next one is Croatian, 19-year-old Croatian, Juraj Males. That's what I'm going for, and he's an actual wonder kid. Now, he's going to cost me about 12 million, which is what he's worth eventually. Again, he can improve a bit. We got it from Hadjuk Split, or whatever they're called. And I think he's decent. I mean, I know he says he's a wonder kid. I wouldn't go too much into that. Sometimes this game gives out the title of wonder kid a bit too much. But I mean, he's pretty quick. His crossing and dribbling are decent. His technique are decent. He's got the frame to become a very, very, very good winger. Then it was over to the left wing, back to Den Haag, and back to Holland. We've signed 21-year-old Jos van Bruggen, who, again, I think is a decent winger. I like his physicals, I like his leadership. Definite, future captain. We were lacking a few leaders, I think. Great crosser, great technique for this league. And he is going down that same road of good young players who aren't maybe world beaters, but hopefully can help form this squad. And I felt well good about this squad this year. So let's get through this squad. Now, some of the players, you've seen the new ones, but I've promoted some kids as well. So I just want to show you the overall depth. It's good to have a bit of knowledge. Keeper-wise, we're going with the old boy as a backup. This will be his last year. He is definitely a backup. And we're going to give Petrovic another season, see if he can improve, because I think he really did improve last year. I think you can tell that he's improved. Hopefully he can keep kicking on. Right backs, we've got no change. Sprout, Mr. Robert, he's definitely going to be the starter. He's another Dutch player, don't forget, 20 years old, very good player. He's getting better and better and better. Like, he's becoming top class, I think. And then one of our academy lads, Depov, is still the backup. Similar situation over at left back. We've got Dejan Blazic, who I really like, the 20-year-old Serbian, who again I think is going to become a very, very good player. And he's backed up by an academy lad, Heinrich, I call him, who I think is just as bloody good from our own academy. I'm proud. Now, centre halves, this is where I think we're doing all right here, to be fair. We've got a couple of players that can play multiple positions. Some are defensive midfielders as well. But our top guy is Mikhail Lurink. We've had him now. We got him last year. Again, Dutch. Great league to scout, especially once regions start coming out. And especially, maybe he won't be in the Premier League. Maybe he will one day. But it's some top players, seriously. So yeah, he's my number one centre half. We've got Ade Mafundu, don't forget, no face still, but he can play bloody midfield as well. He's a great player. Next we've got Helwig, who is again a similar player to him. Defence midfield, defence centre, can also play at right back. Next up we've got Slagger, the new boy. And then Boris Boy, he's now 17, so he can now come up to the first team, and look at him already. I mean, he was alright last year. He's the kid who Borussia Dortmund offered me £9 million for about 3 weeks after he came through the youth intake, from that really great youth intake I had. Boris Boy. So yeah, this kid is being promoted and he's going to start getting game time, because I think as soon as he starts playing, he is just going to kick on and become something good. Antonio Gontier has been promoted, but he is not a centre half. Now he can play there, that's why he's here, but he's really a midfielder. And you might remember him. He was one of my best youth intakes from a couple of years ago. He's the Gibraltar. I mentioned I thought it was weird. Why have we got a Gibraltar? But it's time for Antonio to get promoted too. Now over to the centre of the park, and a lot of these guys can switch from the middle to a defensive midfielder role. Like Zavala, usually plays a bit more forward, but we've still got him. 2 years left in his deal, won't sign a new one. Hopefully we can change his mind in that time. Heigl from the academy, you know who he is by now. He's been here knocking around a while now. He's 20 already, crazy. Obviously you've just seen the new boy from FC20. You've seen Mafundu, you've seen Helwig. This lad we've promoted. He's from our academy, and I think, look at him. This is why I thought he's better than Herman. 2 years younger than Herman. Herman. Let's give Mr. Umar a chance. I mean, why not? We've also got Rico Bollenrath, who I think I had in the first team last year, floating about. He's 21 now, so he's a squad filler. But you know what I mean? We've got some really good, I think, young players. And then obviously a few of the other lads can cover. And then we'll just switch to midfield centres just quickly. Obviously we've got Salva, who has signed a new deal. He ain't going nowhere. Look at his passing. He's a top class player. And then obviously you've seen Gontier, Antonio, he's a Gibraltar, and the rest of them you've just seen. So I think we've got a lot of flexibility in this squad. Players who can play multiple positions and cover and help, and I think we're looking really good. Now you might remember last year we had 2 backup wingers called Koenig and the Fiora. We've still got them. They're okay players, like 20, aren't they? So I'll put them in the München too. Let's see if they can have a year there, playing every week and improve. So on the right wing we've got the new boy Males, who you have already seen and I'm super excited about. He's going to be backed up by Grealinger, who's still here, still doesn't look amazing, but when he goes out on that pitch, he plays brilliantly. And then over on the left we've still got Aguirre, whatever you want to call him. Still got a face, still a very good player. We got him last year, he's just not mega quick. And he's backed up by the new boy, Jos van Bruggen. So I think we're better on the wings. Going forward, I did contemplate trying to find a striker. There's a couple out there, but no one really want to pay the money they wanted for them, if you know what I mean. And we've still got Lindbergh. He had a good year last year, bagged 20 goals in the league, or altogether was it. So he's got better. Let's see if he can get even better. That's what I'm hoping. We've still got Mr. Baumgartel from the academy, who played brilliantly on the right hand side. I mean, he needs to play a bit more. Hopefully he can improve. And then we've still got Noel Billick, who I know he ain't a world beater. We've had him a couple of years now, but he's a good squad player. So hopefully Lindbergh don't get injured, and if he does, not for too long. Financially, we're doing okay. We've got 18 million in the bank. I've still got a little bit to spend, but really, I've spent everything there. I can't really do anything else. No need in putting the club in any more danger. I've kind of put a bit of debt on us, future transfer debt this year, for probably the first time, really, majorly. I mean, it's not massive. If we keep doing what we're doing in the league, we'll be fine. Because getting a squad here now, and I'm happy with it. If I can keep all these players, I don't really feel like I need to add too much to it. Maybe one player here, one player there every summer, really. This is the squad arranged by age, and of course the backup is the most experienced head in that changing room. He's 36, right? And then the next player is Grealinger at 23, and then look at that, look at the ages. 21, all the way down there, 20, 19, 18, a couple of 17-year-olds. And this team's doing decent things at that age. Keep it together, they'll win the Bundesliga one day. But still, those kind of targets are miles off, especially in the eye of the board and the bookies, to be fair. They just want us to avoid relegation. Even though we've been 8th and 6th, surely we've built some reputation. So the bookies don't think we're going to get relegated. They think we're just going to sit above the relegation zone. I find that highly offensive. I really freaking do. I really do. There's been a couple of managerial changes this year. Obviously, Leipzig lost the title last year and they didn't do that well, did they? So they ended up sacking their manager, even though he won them back-to-back titles. And they brought in Emery. See what he does. Obviously, Bayern back on top. We'll have to see what we can do in the league this year. I mean, no one ever fancies us, but we always shock. And I think we've got class, man. I went to China on my last Valencia episode, on my Valencia rebuild. I thought I'd go to China with these boys. Why not? It's something different. I'm trying to spread the brand. We played 4 games out in China and it was good experience. The only thing is, in China, they keep the head and everything. I don't know if you've ever noticed that. You ever look at, when you go to the Chinese for a Chinese meal in England, it's pretty, innit? We don't like the head and the eyeballs still attached. Watch any programs where they go to China and say if you order a certain dish, it comes with its head still. Been slowly building the under-19s up again, getting rid of some, filling out the spots. I've still got 1 coaching role left to do. I could add some more physios as well, but I'm not 100% sure that matters. It's the coaching team, I think, that helps with the youth intake. So I've been trying to do that because I noticed it was pretty shit. Same with our staff. I mean, they were fine, but obviously I missed out some contracts. And then when I went through all of them, I realised the recruitment team and the medical team, some of them guys were on month-to-month contracts as well. It kind of took my eye off the ball, I think, for a season. So everyone's got new deals. I've got rid of a few, replaced them with better. And again, we've just got the best coaching team. And honestly, I think that's why we're 8 and 8 and 6 in our 3 years so far. Now, don't forget, we're not playing at home this year. We're an hour down the road. If you go on a sat-nav and put it in from where we are to Augsburg, it takes about an hour, I think. Maybe 45 minutes, something like that. So it's not too far away for us and the fans. And it's a decent stadium. The thing is, when we go home, apparently we're going to be going home at the end of this season on the 5th of July. Our little stadium has just gone boom, boom, boom. It's going to be a 42,000 capacity stadium. The Grunwalder Stadion is going to be a beast I'm proud of. I didn't want us to move. I didn't want a new stadium. I wanted us to build our spiritual home into something special, and that's what we're doing. So my first game this year, proper game, is in the Pokal against one of our affiliates, actually, from the 3rd division. So hopefully we can get started. And then we're playing Borussia bloody Dortmund away in our first game. So it's not the easiest of starts, but I'm gonna go forward now. We're going to go to the end of the first half of the season, just before our live comp. It's going to be in the league, and we'll have a look how we've got on in Europe, how we've got in the cup, and how we're getting on in the league. I enjoyed it. I've been playing this quite a lot. My wife went away in a conference. She's still away in a conference while I'm filming this. And then last night, my little boy had his night at his grandma's, so I had a whole night on my own to just play, and it was, yeah, a lot of fun. Sometimes this game feels like a job, but last night it was pure pleasure. Well, let's start with the Pokal and the game against Aachen. I think you say it. I think you call them that. They're our homies. And we beat them 2-1. Pretty decent game, to be fair. I mean, we should have scored more. I'm surprised we didn't score more. Give the old guy a game in net. Baumgartel got a game up front. A few of the guys, Bollenrath and so on. Boy got a game. Kind of B-teamed it. Took the piss, I suppose. But we did enough. That's all that matters. On to the next round. And we drew Frankfurt. Good team. Beat them 3-0 at home in the second round. Limburg got both goals. Hellwig got a goal. Didn't really take the mickey with this. I went for it. Even though statistically it looked quite even. We're going to be playing Ingolstadt from the 2nd division. I love their kits. I love that black kit. I want that black kit for us. On to the Bundesliga. And we are 7th. But we're not bad. It's been a bit weird. It's been a bit way up and down a bit, I suppose. So yeah, at one point I was super positive that we were doing special things, and then yeah, I think once Europe's kicked in and the cup and so on, it maybe takes its toll a bit. We're still a young team, and I forget that. I mean, we've got no one doing anything too special just yet. We're not too far away from anything. I mean, a win for us and a loss for Bayern. I'll show you in a minute. And we could be up there in 5th. So there's still loads of the season to go. Hopefully we can have a nice winter break, get refreshed, and come back strong in the second half. Before I show you the results as a whole in the league, let's just have a bit of fun with some of the best ones I've had. And it was the first game, was one of my favourites. Playing in our old colours, our 3rd kit, we went to play Borussia Dortmund and beat them 1-0. The young winger who has struggled a bit, not for quality, for fitness, really. This is the next game I wanted to share with you because they have a great team and a great club. But 6-2, a Lindbergh hat-trick. I think we were just outstanding. Aguirre played brilliantly as well. And it's probably one of my best games, I think, especially to watch unfold. Loved it. But I love this one more. Now, we beat Bayern back-to-back, and then they beat us last time. So to beat them again, that's 3 times we beat Bayern Munich now. Now, their team's in a bit of a transition period. They won the league last year, I know. But I think a lot of the old guard's been getting filtered out. Stuff like that, I suppose. But we've got a young team. And to match them, I think we matched them. So we beat them, we scored 2 goals. Van Bruggen had a great game. So did Grealinger. And look at Grealinger. When you look at his attributes, but he's putting in a performance like that. As a whole, though, it's too rainbowy. I always say this. I keep saying it. You want a green road. Yeah, no yellow bumps, no red holes. That's how I see it. Because that reminds me of a bump, and that is obviously a hole. You want it nice and green and smooth like that, bad boy. This is why I'm thinking of changing the tactic, because it's okay. And we're up there doing things. It's just this. That one green and all that is just... Over to Europe, and we got drawn in Group G with Leicester, Zenit and Malmo. We weren't favourites. I reckon it's probably Leicester and Zenit. We lost 2 games, both to the Premier League team. So I was alright with that. Leicester are a good team. They bossed the group. Now I was contemplating sharing a European game with you. But then when I started to think, well, when I realised we were going to get through, I thought, we'll save one hopefully. It's a bit more important, a knockout kind of game. Do you know what I mean? Not a group game. Group games are a bit shit, in my opinion. We weren't too bad. Like I said, both games we lost were against Leicester. 1-0, not great. And then we won all the others. So, yeah. I mean, we played alright, even against Leicester, to be fair. The tactic seems to work better in Europe than it does in the Bundesliga. This is a squad arranged by average rating, and we've got some decent standout players here. Salva, great season. Once he's got his deal signed, got his head down. Tobias has been good. Mario Cavalieri, whatever his name is, the new boy, he's been good. Savali's been good, even though he's not unhappy anymore. He just will not sign a new deal. I mean, a lot of the same names here. Lindbergh has got 11 in 21. A goal every other game. I'm happy with that for my striker. Euro Cup, first round, we've drawn PSV Eindhoven. So it's not that far away. I might risk trying to get past them and then hopefully bring a better European game to you in the future. Maybe. I'll see how it goes, man. The Pokal, Ingolstadt. So we're not knocked out of anything. We've got a chance to win silverware. We haven't won anything for a long time. So today, I'm bringing you a game against a legendary team, Bochum. Who? Where are they at the top of the league? Where are they? European spot? No. Mid-table? No. Oh, they're bottom. They're bottom of the league. They've only got 4 points. I've not picked him because I hopefully will win and we'll have some fun. I've not picked him for anything like that. I've picked him because it's the last game before the winter break, and then I can have my little winter break and come back strong for the next episode. So here are the lineups. Obviously, I've made some changes just for fitness. Grealinger's got to play on the left because both my left wingers aren't fit. Hellwig's coming in the middle, and I think apart from that, it's the #1 team. So don't let me down, lads. This is bottom of the league, 4 points. Let's put on a show. Right, come on, Munchen. Well, let's not embarrass ourselves. Bottom of the league, they only got 4 points. We surely are better than these, even though we're away from home. Like I said, probably last time, I'm going to use this tactic. I mean, it's done alright for me on a certain rebuild and so on. Ish. It's alright. It's alright. And I'm not about alright. I want to try something new. I want to try and find something new. A bit of pressure early, though. I mean, if I'm honest, I need a bit of time. I wish I had a bit of time off work and I could get one of my own together. It's just time, man. That's why I don't do it anymore. I used to always have my own. It's just finding the time to film, edit, all that stuff around being a family man is hard enough. And I need extra hours to test tactics. I can't be arsed. I don't want to do it in a series. Can't be bothered. I will get around to it at some point, maybe. Maybe I'll just go on Steam and try and find something. But nothing is happening in this game. Half an hour gone. Come on, lads. This has got to be it. Males, the new right winger, trying to do something. Trying to get the ball forward. But here's Bochum. Oh, what's going on here? What did he do then? Why did he do that? Did he just handle the ball outside the area? I don't know why that was the thing. It's no penalty. He's got a yellow card. What's he done wrong then? I don't get what happened then. Did I miss something? Right, let's do a shout out. Like I said, I don't use too many of these anymore. Demand More is usually quite a good one. Let's see if it could do anything, because this has been appalling. I really wanted a good performance. We've had some good ones. We're a bit hit and miss at the minute. Ooh, bloody hell. Right, come on. Come on. We're so flat. And I like it. Do you know when we're playing all black? I like it. I think we look mean. We're just not playing mean today. Jesus Christ. They've been the better team, man. And here they come again. Another highlight, and it's Bochum. Come on, lads. Oh, let's just hoof it. That's all we've got in the tank today. Hoof. Let's just hit the ball as far away as we can, and hopefully something will happen. We need some skill. We need some play. We need some football here, boys. Heigl. Back to Hellwig. Hellwig to Heigl. Like, come on. Let's build on this. Blazic. Long ball. Beautiful vision pass to Lindbergh, who tucks it away. One-on-one of that. Here we go. Blazic. Nice bit of play before it. Then he just thought sack it. Vision pass. One-on-ones don't always happen, but they did then. Thank God. Here we go. Throw in. 5 minutes left of the first half. Can we kill this game off with another goal? Tavali to Heigl. Heigl, what are you going to do, mate? Oh, lovely pass to Blazic. We might have a shot. He should have had a shot. He should have had a shot. Now, I don't know how much you'll see, obviously, in the edit, but Bochum actually plays some nice stuff. They pass it around nicely, but here's Lindbergh. One-on-one again. What are you doing there, mate? Like he tripped over the ball then, didn't he? Corner ball. Heigl to take it. Can anyone get onto it? No. Grealinger. Come on, Salva. Oh, come on. Here's Males. What's happening? Going to get us on the break here with a long ball, aren't they? Here's Bochum. I think they've got Dejan Lovren, you know, on the bench. I'm pretty sure I've just seen his name. D. Lovren. He's got a knock, though, when he's on the bench. Long balled it to Oh, it trickled in. Cheeky. Same old goal, though, isn't it, eh? Here's the replay. Salva to Blazic, who long balled it to Lindbergh. Pretty much the same goal. Can Bochum get themselves back into it? End of the first half. They have. Game on. We're definitely the better team, but they play some decent stuff. We just need to give the ball to Blazic. Lindbergh run. Blazic pass. Goal. No, I just saw D. Lovren, didn't I? It's Davor Lovren. Never heard of him. Right, come on, boys. Come on. Lurink is having a nightmare, which isn't great because he's supposed to be the best defender. Hellwig's back up because Slagger, who might come on, wasn't match fit, but I'm going to bring Slagger on, I think, at some point. Them 3 yellows are always precarious, isn't it? We've got a couple of yellows. Right, here we go. Here we go. Grealinger. Where's Blazic? Give it Blazic. Where is he? Just give it Blazic. Oh, no. Are they getting it disallowed? Goal review. They are. They're doing all right. Another long ball, one-on-one. That's all this game does. Okay, I made 2 changes. Slagger on for Lurink, because I don't know what's up with him today. He's normally brilliant, but he's just getting bossed. And Aguirre's coming on. Hopefully, he'll build up some match fitness out on the left. When he is fit, he is really, really good. That time is going fast. Not a lot's happened, but then that's good as well. We're scraping it through here against bottom of the league. 4 points bottom of the league here, boys. I'm going to give him an ass kicking at the end of this game. But I'll take it. I'll take the win, and it looks like we're going to get that win. Come on, ref, just blow the whistle now. Greatest live come of all time. There you go. 2-1 victory. I'll take that. There you go. We find ourselves now in 6 joint points with Bayern, although they've got a game in hand. I did give him an ass kicking, and I got a full green apart from Tavali on a red. So even though we won, I'll just say I want happy, and hopefully we can build on that now. Well, there we have it. It's the end of another exciting adventure with the München Club. Hopefully you enjoyed it enough to smash the like button and return for the next episode. We'll probably be doing, I think you probably guessed it, we'll try and do 3 episodes this season. European hopefully next. If we get knocked out against PSV, maybe a cup game, try and mix it up a bit this year, and then the 3rd episode will be end of season. Still excited, we're still in everything. Hopefully you're still excited. Really appreciate you watching. You're a bunch of legends. Really do love you. If you want to help the channel a little bit more, you can always pledge to my Patreon. It really does help me out. And yeah, stay safe, stay happy. I've been booed. I'll see you next time.